Hey, I don't know how this video is gonna go, but I just decided up front, we're just gonna do it the way we're gonna do it, and it's fine. You can like it, not like it. I can not like it, or whatever. I'm still sick. You didn't know that. I've been sick for probably 10 days, traveling around London, humble brag. Got the shirt in London, no big deal. Weddings, traveling, and still, you know, not wealthy. I'm not wealthy. In fact, I'm like, how much did that shit cost? More than I could probably afford to pay for it. And not letting that get to me. You know, if you're gonna be, you know, going broke, don't let it affect your psyche. Enjoy yourself. Polyphia, Ego Death featuring Steve Vai. I met Steve a long time ago, for a second. Then you can leave. You can go. It's just like, how often do I do a Steve Vai video with Polyphia? Never. Never happens. Charleston, South Carolina, I believe. Steve was playing with this crazy good blues opener who's playing slide, but played slide guitar like it was a whammy bar. He was doing whammy bar tricks with a slide. Anyways, Steve was sick. It's not a coincidence. And so he wasn't meeting people. In fact, security was making like a barricade to the tour bus from behind the venue. And I brought my classical guitar. I'm a classical guitarist. Thank you for asking. And so we're all waiting. I drove like 4 hours to get there. So I'm like, fuck it, might as well wait. I don't care if he comes out or not. Might as well wait. What am I gonna do? Just drive back home. So I was playing some classical and people were like around watching me just because there's nothing else to watch. Not because it was like exceptional. It's just like, what else are you gonna do? And Steve comes out and he's going through his security thing. I know he's coming out because immediately everyone just runs away. So obviously someone famous and important is coming out. And he waves to the people and he's going through his little security. It's not a barricade. It's like it's almost like the security guys like locked hands and made like a human wall. And I was like, fuck it. Now's my time. I think I was like 18. Sounds about right. 18, 17, 19, something like that. And I was just like, fuck it. So I just held my guitar up in the air and I was like, yay, hey, Steve. And he actually just stopped. He was walking, he just stopped. And he like looked. And then he like motioned. I forgot what he motioned, but he like motioned something. And like the bodyguard people like made a different walkway. And I started walking towards him and he walked over towards me. And I was like, hey. And he's like, do I know you? I was like, no, you don't know me. And he's like, you said my name like you know me. I was like, I'm sorry, dude. I don't know you. But hey, good job though. Great show. And he's like, well, thanks. I'm not really feeling well. So I'm gonna like disappear. I'm like, cool. Yeah, I didn't know you were actually gonna come over here and say anything. And yeah, so I won't take up any more of your time. Sorry that you're feeling bad. Great show. Hope you feel better. And then he pointed to my guitar, which was a classical guitar. And he's like, so you want like an autograph or something? It's like, sure, yeah. And he's like, okay, what do you want me to sign? So I just held up the classical guitar and he's like, you want me to sign a classical guitar? It's like, I don't have any other guitars with me. Yeah, sign it. Sure. And he's like, okay. And he did sign it. And he also told me the other, Mike Keneally was with him. And I think playing with his band, with Steve and then the other guy. And he told me they were still inside. So like I went inside and I don't remember what happened with that. And then here's what being broke does to you. I think 2 years later I sold that guitar and took a loss on it. I mean, this is not a story of how I'm amazing and successful. This is a story of how I accidentally met Steve Vai and don't even have the guitar that he signed. Polyphia, Ego Death. featuring Steve I. One other side note, I was driving a white van by myself, and I have a severe arachnophobia, and as I was driving, at this point, I don't remember if I was driving there or on the way back, and I saw a spider in the van, and I almost wrecked the van because of a spider, and I should be better than that, but I'm not. Ego death. No one ever looked this fucking cool. I mean, I don't know. Not this fashion. Everyone looks so good. Did he just have thigh-high boots and then his just thighs exposed? Dude, how wild is it that like this for Polyphia seems like this is chill music. This is like elevator music, but for Polyphia. Okay, I've been loving everything I've heard from Polyphia, and then I saw a Polyphia post, I think on Facebook or something, and everyone was like, this music sucks. This is math rock, and these guys are really good. Why do they make music that sucks? And I'm like, I guess my taste is just bad, because this is fucking awesome. I mean, look at my shirt. My taste is fantastic. How is the bass that heavy with a pick? I thought it was just the bass drum overlaying the bass, but I think also the sound of the bass is like that percussive, but with a pick. Obviously you can be percussive with a pick. I'm not saying you can't be. I'm just saying usually that thump, thump, thump is with that thump, thump, thump. I also think this is the first video where I think the bass is the fucking coolest instrument. I mean, out of the Polyphia songs, this is the first time I'm like, the bass! What? I mean, sorry, the way the bass looks. I mean, obviously guitar is like dope. I mean, I thought that the bass was like the best sounding instrument. It's the best looking instrument. There's two guitars and they're fucking phenomenal. How the fuck could it be a bass? If they had like two basses, maybe. Oh, don't lie. I know he's tap, plucking, popping, tap, thumping, plucky, blaggy, blaggy, blaga, blah, but that sound, that is EQ shit, man. I mean, I'm still jealous, but... That how I play when I'm playing slow. These guys are so good. Why do they make music that sucks? Who's saying that? They're so fucking good. And the music sounds really good too. Fucking haters. That was almost like a 3-part harmony. 4-part. Steven! Oh, Steven Vai! He's got 3 guitar parts going on, and that... Is that an Ibanez? It has to be because he's sponsored. I have a soft spot for Steve. Oh, dude. The legend. Someone will look this up. You shouldn't be here. If you're here at this point, you love guitar. You don't love me. You love guitar. And so you might know what song this is. My favorite, not my favorite song by Steve Vai, but my favorite trick I ever heard him do guitaristically that I was like, holy shit. You know how like people sometimes turn on a delay and they harmonize with their own delay? That's cool. He was using a whammy pedal and he is whammying the notes and then harmonizing with the delayed whammy notes. And that's like, I think my favorite guitar trick I've ever heard. Not my favorite song, not even close, but shifting your notes after you hit them with the pedal and then harmonizing with the whammied notes. Ugh. Take my money, please. That gym is savage. All black with gold. Get the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie, no offense, Steve, you're not gonna watch this. But like, I feel like this structure of music is the best suited for Steve ever. This is the kind of like, it's listenable. I mean, some guitar shit's not listenable. You know what I mean? You listen to it once and you're done. Eminem can be that way on rap. You listen to it once and you're done. Oh, he did that. That was amazing. Don't need to listen to it again. That's definitely 3 harmonies. And went dooga 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 dooga, and then just I thought he was gonna keep going with like the little pulse dooga 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 doo wow dooga 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 doo. But instead he went dooga 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 doo wow wow wow, and then 3 harmonies, 4 harmonies. Definitely at least 3. Trumpet? I don't know if that trumpet's real. That also sounds like a harmony. No, I guess it's just offset recording, not a harmony. My bad. Dude, trumpets. Did anyone tell you trumpet's dope? I'm gonna shut up. I'm leaving. That was spectacular.